Guys. Hello, guys. Okay, I always get confused. Where are we looking? Right up there.
The white dot?
Yeah, look up there. Let me see. Yeah, that's where you're looking.
Wait, are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're high speed pursuit fanatics, so we got a high speed pursuit going on.
Happens every night, at least 2 or 3 times a night in California.
Got some libations. Kathy's got her adult libation. I've got my squirt libation. I got my Lindy's ice. The fan is going because it has to be 300 degrees
Can
outside.
I just tell you, if I had balls, it'd be dripping sweat right now. I have to have my comb.
For what?
Because my hair is dripping sweat. We're in California, and it's one day it could be like at the point of freezing, and then the next day, like today, it's in the 90s.
Well, that's all right.
I don't even want to hear any shit about climate change. I don't want to hear any of that.
I'm so sick of that. When it's not
Don't
one
want to hear
crisis, it's another.
Happy Friday, everyone.
Is it spring? Is it officially
Yes,
spring
it's
now?
officially. Today's the
spring.
first Friday of spring.
Today is the first Friday of spring.
I'm going to probably have to get out of our high-speed pursuit so I could do online chat and see.
Well, we've got 3 iPads between us and a laptop, so
okay.
I think we can.
Anyway, so on the side, I'm working on some jewelry, working on a few pieces. I'm working on my, I don't know where it went, my sketch of the moon and sun that I was going to watercolor. Then I was going to,
your way.
What?
Okay. Why don't I just put the high-speed pursuit up there, too, as a background?
Oh, you can.
That way we can be looking
up.
Yeah,
that's cool. And then I can use this as chat.
Up and off.
And
is it on regular TV?
It's on, oh, shoot. I think it was on Fox.
Okay.
Because it's on the San Diego freeway. Yeah, hold on. Oh, no, the little one?
Yeah, baby one.
How many of you put stuff down and it disappears the second you put it down? Like them little...
Don't say it. Don't.
Your little tabs that go on the bread, the clippy things, or the twist tabs. You open up your bread, you're ready to have a good morning. You're going to pop in your sourdough toast. You're going to make your coffee. And then you go to tie up your bread, and those little fuckers are gone. Sorry.
The little bread tie things?
Yeah, always gone.
Yeah.
You set them down after you open your bread or your bagels or whatever.
Sorry.
And they're gone. They're gone. I think this whole atmosphere is a giant Shrek against humanity right now.
Turn it down.
Okay, well, if you put that up there, I'll turn on the... Oh, look, it says 86 tomorrow, 7% cooler than today.
Well, I don't know because I hardly get out, but...
Gosh, damn. I mean, come on. You want to warn us that there it's going to be... Okay, I'm going to go on here. You put the high-speed pursuit up there. I'm going to do the chat room.
I got it, too.
Okay, but I got to do the chat room. So let me go to the chat room. Is anybody out there listening? Okay, hold on.
I just put hello all. I know everybody Friday night, you asked for it to be later. So it's later. We started at 8:32, so we were only 2 minutes behind schedule. But if you could have seen me like 10 minutes before we went live, it was spit and glue.
Yeah, I have to see. Hold on.
It was hair up, eyelashes on, eyeshadow. You know, you're just, no matter how much time I even give ourselves, it's just too, you got to turn it down too. Shadow, you know, you're just, it'll be,
I'm turning it down way low.
I'm looking at the,
are you putting up that? No, it's cute. It's all, here, I can fluff it.
No, it's not that I'm fluffing it. I'm making sure it's like, what was that one movie where the guy and the girl were going to bed? I don't know if they just met at a bar.
Wait, going to bed to...
Yeah.
Or going to bed.
What I used to consider going to bed. Going to bed. And she says, let me just go to the bathroom. And, you see her in the bathroom taking off her extensions, and then her eyelashes, her contacts, starts taking off the war paint, takes out, she didn't have breast enhancement, but she took out the cutlets, took off the sleeves that makes your arms look thinner, took off her Spanx, and then came
Well, that's
out.
a big one.
He was like, oh,
Hold on, I'm going to put
that's
up
what
there.
that's what I felt like. It was like we had seconds to go, and I was still trying to get my shit together.
Hold on, I'm just putting up this little quick text.
Okay, but I still can't find the little remote, and I need that to change.
Okay, well.
Need it to change the thing. So Friday night, we're trying to stay off of topics that are really near and dear to my heart, because since the 2016, I've just been in this political thing, and I'm not embarrassed to say so. A lot of my friends, most of my friends that are still friends, know that that's what I'm passionate about. So all topics are open for discussion. Just be polite, be receptive, stay
Just
in
roll
your
with the
lane,
flow.
stay in your lane, but be nice. I mean, we could get into it if you want to, but you don't have to be mean. Okay. Having said that, religion and politics. Didn't your mom always say, you're going to a party
And you didn't realize when they were older and you were younger when you said never discuss religion or politics with friends, because you will end up with no friends. Now that we're older, I totally get it.
I totally get it about a lot of things, huh? Sorry,
Yeah.
Mom.
No.
Speaking of my mom, it was the weirdest thing. I forget where it was. I don't know if it was on like ancestry.com, which I'm so trying to take over my dad's genealogy stuff. Me and Kathy, her daughter's into it. Was pretty heavy there for a while, but I don't remember how this lady got in touch with me. She, I think she was in the military, so I don't know where it was she found it, but she found one of my mom's old journals. Like, really? Was it like the Brady Bunch issue where Marcia had lost her diary? Cindy donated it. It was all about Davy Jones. No, not Davy Jones. Desi Arnaz Jr.
Oh, yeah.
And she was terrified, but this lady got in contact with me and said, I found a journal of your mom's. I bought it. She goes, I don't know why I bought it, but it just,
I think she went to like a garage sale or something, was looking. And that's one thing for garage sales. You always want to look for costume jewelry. You want to look for records. You want to look for trunks. You want to look for diaries and things like that, which is really cool.
Do the sign of the cross when an ambulance goes by, because we're praying to God that it's for something good, like the delivery of a baby, or
or whoever is sick or may need life-saving assistance gets there in time to save their lives. And
so now if you see somebody given the sign of the cross. Anyway, so this lady writes me, and I think it was on Ancestry. She said she found a diary of my mom's, and I'm thinking, okay. So she asked if my name was Christine, and yes, it is, and went through all the other information. So she goes, I'd like to send it to you. I said, oh, I would absolutely love to have it. So she sent it to me, and I'm reading it. It's just like a not even a month or two diary, because it was really thin, and nothing with a lock on it like we used to have. Remember, girls?
Oh yeah, that would
locks.
Yeah.
And so I was reading it, and it was like so weird, because when we were kids, just totally came to life in my head. And we were like the Brady Bunch growing up. I know there's a lot of my friends that come from bigger families or families that they felt too they had a lot in common with them.
Especially like the Paulo de Lama Woods kids, the Green Meadows
Johnny
kids.
Ray,
Yeah,
Diane.
growing up at Fleming and Narbonne and Stephen White
So you just
Elementary.
felt like you had like the Brady Bunch going on in your family. And it's weird because, we had the normal thing that kids do going on and growing up in the 70s and 80s. And, but then we got older and we all left the house and now we're estranged. We don't get along. My dad's death was like I don't know, kind of sent us to the four corners. And after my mom went, that was really when things just went, up yours. Uh-uh. And that's ready to die, Cal. So I was thinking that in my head, we were so much like the Brady Bunch. And then I'm reading through mom's journal and I'm like, we weren't so much the Brady Bunch. And I was thinking I was one of the good kids because I saw the three older siblings treating my mom like crap. Um, my mom, for eight people, her, my dad, and the six kids, we never had to do chores or our own laundry, make our meals, help mom with the meals, nothing. She did that for eight people all the time. And every night after dinner, we had dessert. Didn't matter.
Oh my God.
My mom made dessert on top of her full time job, doing laundry, dishes, we're running kids around for eight people. So I'm thinking I'm going to read some lively stuff. And, like I said, I was thinking my three older siblings were just crap. And then I get to stuff about me, and I was really disillusioned that my mom felt that about me.
Well, I think everybody, when your kids are, especially girls at that teenage age, every parent goes through that. Every parent does.
And I was just like, well, you got to understand, I was 14 and I had a boyfriend in high school, and he gave me a little ring, and my mom said, absolutely not, give it back. So I did, or I was going to, gave it back. And, gosh damn it, what's all over here? And then at 15, we were serious. And at 19, after dating, 4 years, he proposed to me on Christmas Eve in 1982. And then I was married at 20. So, I kind of grew up really super fast. So I thought my mom was like a little more comfortable with me because I wasn't happy with the older siblings. And I was really maturing fast because I wanted to, make a future with this guy and grow up and get out of the house ASAP. Not because they were bad parents. I hit the parent lottery, but it was just I, I wanted to grow up and to read some of those things that my mom said that I was at 15. I was kind of hard to handle and I was kind of mouthy. And she cited one incident. I'm like, I'm reading it. And I'm like, meow 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Anybody know what movie that's from? Text it, and if you win, we'll send you something. Um, but yeah, so we are estranged from all our brothers and sisters. I don't, when people ask how many kids are in my family, I'll say it's Kathy and I, and that's pretty much it. So I hope you all are in a better position with your families. But family, religion, and politics have always been off the table. But having 4 years now with the pandemic and the administration that we have, I am just super, super outspoken about, stuff that's going on. And to hear Biden today talk about how there's now going to start being food shortages in the United States, but he said that from Poland. I mean, he's had plenty of opportunities to discuss right here at home that those were some of the things that he was concerned about. That's the first time I heard it today, and I'm thinking, oh gosh, you mess with people's livelihoods, you keep them shut up in their house, you give them no hope, no job opportunities. And the only thing you don't mess with is their
Sorry, I'm just
family
inviting people in.
and their food. When you start messing with people's food and the ability to get food, that ain't cool, and it's gonna start all kinds of crap. So anyway, um I liked coming on at 8:30. Maybe wanted a little later next week, but um if if it goes slow and we don't see a lot of people in the room or there's no interest, I really, really would rather spend family time. But I love spending it with you because you are my extended family. But gosh dang, people like me.
They really like me. I'm sorry, I'm sending out invitations.
Oy, boy,
I know. Okay, hold on.
Because when I was really sick, this Lindy's ice. I know I say it every week, but it's my thing. It's I need it. I take a really bad medication, but it's helping tremendously. I have to dissolve it 3 times under my tongue, and I swear it just I can't even describe the taste, and it takes forever to dissolve. So this is what I eat kind of after it gets rid of the taste, that or chocolate. But I don't need to be eating chocolate every time I'm taking my meds, because that's all I'd be doing was eating chocolate.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm still sending out invitations.
I don't think she should go searching. I know last week we poo-pooed on our show. I had every intention of coming on and saying why, but I hadn't been feeling good. And Kathy's got some issues going on. So it gets hard to do. But had a lot of people hook back up with our mediumship.
Yeah, a lot. That we were just being kind of like bombarded with people that we read 4 or 5 years ago. And it was really nice to hear their reactions about how our readings changed their lives. So it was really sweet. It was really sweet. Okay, hold on.
Why don't you just post on Facebook and then leave it?
I did.
Okay. I need to know if the high speed pursuit's still going on.
It is. So why don't you see if it's on?
I can't find the little remote.
Okay,
That's why. There's like remotes for everything. This is for the fan. This
is it under?
No, this is for my fireplace.
Oh, here it is.
This is for the TV. This is for the cable. Really, people? Really, people? So I will have to turn it down. But I do have to find that high-speed pursuit. I love it. I love high-speed pursuits. And I'm hungry. What have we eaten today?
Let me think.
Nothing?
No, this morning we had a couple of Ruffles with some sour cream and onion homemade dip. And it didn't taste good because we wanted breakfast stuff. So we didn't eat then. For lunch, holy Ike, did we have lunch? Oh, yes, we did. We did a charcuterie tray with some cheeses and some bread and some sun-dried tomatoes and some vinaigrette to dip it in. And dinner, we haven't had any at all because we'd rather be here with you.
Charcuterie trays, who loves them? I mean, really? What?
They're so good.
The cheese that I cut up was what? Aged. It's from Ireland. Is that the one from Ireland?
Yes.
And it's white extra sharp cheddar. It has like a little rainbow on the front of it. And it's kind of expensive, but once you have it, you won't want to have anything else. It's white extra sharp cheddar. Cut some of that up, some cheddar cheese,
some vino, some grindage.
Movie. We'll send it to you. No.
Oh, you don't want me to say?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, charcuterie tray, and then you usually during the summer we'll have our strawberries, blueberries, kiwis, and then we'll also throw on some stuff like some walnuts, some candied walnuts, almonds. Gotta have some
Ew.
almonds. Gotta have almonds, and then pastrami. I love soppressata. Soppressata
Especially
at a good
especially
Italian deli.
if the Italian deli is good, they have the soppressata, but they have the spicy, which is
Oh,
it's not spicy, so it won't burn your mouth, but it's really good. All right. I know a lot of you are working and it's your Saturday or your Friday night.
we're gonna be hanging out here for a little
Yeah,
bit
we're gonna hang
longer.
out and I know you want to come home and take off your bra and get in some sweats, pour yourself a glass of wine, or even if you're up to it, you could go out dancing and partying with your friends.
How
More
many of you
power to you.
dance? How many of you still go out dancing? Because I don't think many of you do. Don't think it. Okay.
Hold on, I'm gonna check Jules.
College basketball. How? What does anybody have any thoughts about? I know if you could watch this later after we're done filming or shooting, all these young people dying. We had a like a whole bunch of comedians. Remember, it started with Bob Saget, and then Louis, what's his face, all kinds of comedians, and then it went to younger celebrities,
And a lot
young
of TikTok
kids.
celebrities and
Yeah,
YouTube celebrities
kids. I
are
mean, do they know something we don't know?
I don't know, but
A lot of time travelers. The I forget MUFON, the UFO stuff that people go to MUFON and they report sightings and what have you. There's sometimes they're lucky enough to get an abduction entry, but a lot of people are reporting more and more sightings of UFOs, which is kind of neat. And I thought I always give a lot of thought to aliens. I don't know why they scare me, but they always
anything
seem
that's
to
like unknown is scary.
yeah, but they always seem the sightings seem to increase a lot when there's something happening. I mean, something big happening.
Like something in astrology where you have like the alignment of planets that only happens every 200 years, or a new comet or something.
Or during historic events like the insurrection on January the 6th, the election, Trump's election, Biden's election. I think they come for certain aspects in history that have a possibility of really changing the trajectory of how we live and how we might not live. They are talking now about the Ukraine and the we don't want to go in and cut off the sky traffic because that will insinuate to uh, Putin that we're interested in going full throttle, earth,
Scorched earth.
and
I'm sorry, I put on
then
my
there will
glasses.
be other countries that will side with him that have nuclear arm capabilities. No one wants to get through the, you know what? And don't threaten, I'll get you, nuke you, and it's whoever gets the button first. I mean, okay, you press it, it's on its way. We press it, it's on its way. Done. It's not like you get to get a tea together and chart your luncheon plans. It's whoever gets to the box first. It don't matter. And with what's going on in Ukraine, I don't know about you, but I've lived a wonderful life. I've had some struggles in the end, but I don't mind being collateral damage after a while. You can't turn on the TV without being totally bombarded and swamped with this negativity, you know? I mean, but you want to know what's going on in the world. You need to know what's going on in the world and make your own decisions. So I just watch it and I like, sometimes you just got to turn that TV off. And for a long time, not just a little while. So then.
And I know a lot of you, like I said, it's Friday night and you're going to be out doing whatever or just relaxing. And you may want to watch this later. Enjoy it later and just leave some comments and some funness. Right?
I love
Right.
this commercial.
Okay, hold on. We are live on.
We'll only go at 45 minutes if we don't have anybody able to come in. They can watch it later, which is fine with me. I know you guys are all busy. We got to find kind of a niche that works for everybody. Again, we tried it later tonight at 8:30. I was going to go to 9, and then I thought, pushing it like my friend who has 2 little grandsons and is about to have a granddaughter. I won't mention names. It's indiscreet.
Johnson.
Movie. Because we use a lot of movie crap, just throwing it in. I want the kids to have long lives, beautiful lives, but we're in some serious krata, some serious stuff. I've lived my life. I don't mind being collateral damage, but I don't want it for the kids.
I just want this world to be a better place for our grandchildren and their children. Because you know what? We fucked it up for them. And we need to fix it so they could have a better
Hi,
life.
Enchantress.
Oh, Becky. Hey, Becky. Hey, Becky. Becky, did you get my little sound clip of the reading a couple of weeks ago?
Oh, that's right. You were doing something for Becky, huh?
Yeah, and I it's new software, and I was really trying to figure it out. So, did you get it, Becky? Hey, Becky. Hey.
When it's March Madness, I guess that's when, I don't know, the collegiate teams play. I just don't know. I'm not into sports. And it's a shame that I couldn't even get into the Olympics this year. For these poor kids. I just don't know what to say. I don't know what to say.
You know what? I'm going to skip out of this chat and I'm going to see if I can find it and play it for you right now, Becky. I'm going to see if I can find it. Oh, God, where did I put it? Bernie Sanders wants a 95% tax on big corporations.
Why is Bernie acting more like the president than the president? Just throwing it out there. Just being neutral, respect all opinions, not.
Okay, so let me see. I know.
I can't believe we missed Pam.
Oh, we did. That sucks ass. Okay,
You can't
hold on.
say that.
Yeah, I can. Oh, okay. Then I take it back. Okay, I guess. Hold on. Oh, Becky, and it was so good for you talking with your friend. Now let me try to find where I stored all those files under. Mother blessed Lord. Okay, no. Hi, Tiff. Hi, Tiff. Okay, I'm looking for all this.
Peace, girl. Love ya, peace, girl.
Oh, come on. I'm still looking for it, Becky. Hang on.
Okay, well, maybe you should do that after the fact.
No, it should be right now. Oh, man.
Oh, man. So what is everybody doing tonight? Come on.
This is really
It's like I'm semi-retired because of my illness and you know my other issues. It's I never thought I'd get not sick of, but every day's Friday. You just want to get out and you want to get your groove on, go out and see people do things. It's just not on my agenda anymore.
Well, we like living vicariously through a lot of y'all, so come on, man. Oh, there it is. I found it, Becky. Hold on. Why? I just want to see if I could pull it up and play it live for Becky. And then I'm going to see about finding it and playing it live right now, Becky, and then sending it to you. No, no, no.
Kathy has this Miracle Box. It's a brand new app, and it's really it's good. You pay for it though. It's like a $4 one time. Is it a one time buy?
Oh, and look at what it says.
It's backwards. You won't be able to
It says
see it.
Becky Wave load file. And you know what? No. Hold on. Pause.
I'm trying to see who.
Hold on, because I want to put it on my speaker. Chris, be careful. It's going to be really loud, Chris.
Well, and you're on there too.
I know. Hold on.
It's going to be scorched earth.
Hold on. I'm going to put on my speaker on my Bluetooth so you could hear it, Becky. Just hang with me, girl. Hang.
I guess we'll wait.
Yeah, you can wait. That's what Friday's all about, man. Just relax. Okay. Oh, here it goes. Here. Are you kidding me? It's dead. Oh, I have to hold it
on. Welcome to All Tech Lansing.
Okay, hold on. Oh shit, that might be really loud.
That's kind of what I just said.
I know. Hold on, Becky. I want you to hear this. Oh, I can't put it up there. Okay. No, settings. Load file.
Tiff, I know you miss us. We're glad you're here. Just getting started.
Susan, there's someone here that'd like to speak with you. Do you have anything to say? Oh. Let me turn it up. This is yours, Becky. Susan, are you here?
Good, Tiff. Relax on.
Can you say that again? We didn't hear you. Okay, I got to adjust this. A lot of times they're very nervous on what they're doing. Becky, do you have a question? Yeah, Trish is saying, get back in here, Chris.
Who's Susan? Susan is Becky's
Susan,
friend.
are you in the spirit world?
No one knows what you're doing.
You made it.
This is Becky's friend Susan that she tried to contact through my app, and we had.
Susan, do you see Becky? Let me turn it up on my end. Susan, do you see Becky? Can you say that again, Susan? I will have to work with the reverb since it's a new spirit. You have to adjust all. Anyways, Becky, so I've got it, and the whole file is 1 minute and 48 seconds. I'm going to work on that tonight and send it to you. So if that's okay with you, then that's what I'll do. So who do you say, Tiff, who? Hold on. I'm sorry. We're getting I want. Would y'all be interested in doing a couple of those just off the cuff? What do you think? Doing some of the miracle box to see if we could chat with some of y'all's friends that have passed or your loved ones. What do you all think?
Because we do private readings, we have to say, when you think of this as an industry and really anybody could do it, but it's an industry that isn't regulated. You can't go to school to prove that you're psychic or you're an empath. Um, Everybody who is a medium is also psychic, but not every psychic is a medium. Um, I claim to be a medium first, empath, psychic also, but I really tune into feelings, who's here for you in spirit, and who is presenting and maybe why. See little images in my head, like little snippets.
Yeah, it's almost like you. For those of you who could remember the little slide projector that little they just pop up and there's little snippets of a picture or whatever. That's what kind of happens in our head, but the snippet of picture is like a little snippet of a clip of a little movie.
And then I'll hear names and I'll hear syllables. It's not like someone says, "Hey, Chris, it's Todd here," and I only have one syllable in my name, and what I feel is the movie, the syllables in the name, hopefully a name, if it's a really strong connection where you've done your part and have meditated with intent. And what that means is you're meditating with something very specific in mind that you include in your meditation, because meditation is selfish because it's only for you. So if you pray with meditation and intent,
Yes.
then you are meditating to bring in whatever you want to bring in, and you pray with intent, which allows somebody else to come in. So, you always have to be protective of your surroundings, just like anywhere else you go, in your spiritual sense, in your spiritual world. And then we go from that. The more you do your homework at home, the better your reading is going to be and the more accurate. But a lot of people get psychic amnesia when we come through with something and you're going like you're absolutely completely dead on saying that doesn't make sense, it doesn't fit, that's not related to me. Sometimes we do get our wires crossed when we come off a reading and start somebody else, and that we really had some unfinished business over here. But the thing is it's psychic amnesia. Write everything down.
That's why we always ask all
Everything.
y'all to, when you get a
Come
reading,
prepared.
get your little notepad, get pictures ready, and even though we have no control who shows up, but we meditate on you. And if you want to send us pictures, but no information, nothing, just a picture, and then you
It's just a
meditate, and
picture.
you have to tell your loved ones that you want to hear from, go by the love and light of God to Chris and Kathy, and be okay with that, so we could communicate. And then you have your pictures, and then you have your notepad, or I would suggest a recorder, and record everything that you can do, and then make sure that you take notes, because I can't even tell you how many hundreds of thousands, literally, that we've been doing for 50 some odd years, where people write stuff down and they're like, I blew you off, I did all this. But then the next day I realized, holy crap, when I asked my mom this makes sense, that makes sense.
Just write everything down because it will make sense to you eventually. Sometimes driving the car the day after and you're going like, "Eek. Oh, I think Snickers is at the door and wants in."
No.
But that's what we do that occupies our time. If that's what you want, that you can get in touch with us here or at our email addresses.
So let's.
Kind of what I just
Okay,
said.
that's.
I know.
I
Hold on,
already
Becky.
I
to.
already shut it off. Anyways, let's give it a try. Who's up for a little quickie?
We
Tiff.
still got Tiff and Becky.
I need a napkin, sis. Sorry, I don't know why I'm on blood thinner, so I bleed really easily and it doesn't stop. Anyway, so Tiff, would you like to try reaching somebody that has passed away that you'd like some
She says she does some. She gets some stuff that she hears, and it's confusing because it's choppy visions, but usually when she's sleeping. Well, that's when you're most compliant. That's when you're most receptive. That's when you're most separated from your earthly problems. And when you get into a REM mode, rapid eye movement, that is the deepest sleep you can be in. You're more subjective or you're more open to whatever comes through. That's why you say your prayers before you go to bed. A little thank you, keep an eye on me when I'm asleep. Whatever it is that floats your boat. But
Okay, so Tiffany, who is the J name? Like Joseph, Jesse, Jeremy? Who's the J name? I'm looking down here. It says my grandpa, but who is coming through for you with the J name? I'm going to wait and then we can either do the mystic box or whatever. And we could try to do some funness. That could take a couple of minutes, but okay. Not sure. Think of it. This is someone who has passed away. It's an older gentleman, and I'm getting like, I don't want to say stepfather, but someone that was a father to you that wasn't your father or a grandfather.
Okay, above you means not your contemporary, not the same age, cousin, brother, friend, husband. Above you presenting is someone that's older than you, who you might have considered, an adult that was older than you and maybe a little more mature. Grandpa, great grandpa.
So Tiff
dad.
just said, okay, yes. Also, this gentleman is showing me. I'm looking like horticulture, plants,
digging in the dirt,
a lot of dirt, kind of like farming, but not really farming, and starting his own thing. But he's here to talk to you about what's going on in your life now. What's wrong? Are you okay?
Showing off my.
Oh, see, she's showing off her tatas. Okay, your uncle. Okay, your uncle. What is your uncle's name, Tiff? Is that the J? Okay, yes, it's the J. Yes,
John.
it's the J?
John.
Okay, John.
Works with his hand.
What I'm kind of seeing now with this gentleman, he was a very good-looking man. He was a very good-looking man, and he prided himself on his hard work. Are you understanding that so far? I'm going to keep looking at our chat room.
Love to grow things. Farmer. Was he a farmer? Because that's what I'm getting. A farmer.
I have to stretch out my leg.
Smell the dirt. See, those are other signs that come through. You need to be very aware of your surroundings. Dirt, fresh, earthy, hands, hard worker.
Okay, Tiff, what about, he's showing me, and this is from Psychics 101 that you never discuss, but Chris and I have been psychics for over 55 years. Oh, God.
Well, we didn't.
And anyways, you never mentioned jewelry, ever. But I'm seeing a watch.
Hi, daughter. Brent.
And Becky. I'm seeing a watch, and I'm seeing things. I'm seeing like someone doing a licking thing, like stamps. Does any of that make sense to you? Okay. Hi, Becky's daughter. We love your mom. She's been with us for so long. We won't say how long, huh, Becky?
2 weeks.
I'm waiting for Tiff, but
Good.
what? We live on a main strip in a really kind of urban area, and every Friday and Saturday night these dickwads drive their motorcycles in races going down the street at least 100 miles an hour.
It's going to end badly for
Ooh.
one of them.
It is. Okay. That's right. Ha. Okay.
The licking, maybe.
Yeah, he did have a watch. My aunt
Tiff,
has it. Not
maybe
sure about the
a
licking.
stamp collector.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying about the licking. A stamp, like a what? My husband's a stamp collector, and I forget what they call it. Hold on, I'm gonna ask. Hey Google. Hey Google. What do you call a stamp collector?
He did coins.
According to About USPS Home, USPS,
It's a
the
collection.
study of stamps and postal materials
Collector,
is called
but he
philately,
wouldn't
and
lick his
collectors are
coins.
Philateliist.
He wouldn't lick his coins.
He did coins. He did coins. Someone collected stamps, and if you find out who it is, they still have them, and you could make some money. You can make some money off of that. I am not kidding you. All right, let's look. Okay. Becky, is your daughter in the room? I'm looking.
Oh.
Cool. Tiff saying cool. I'll ask her. Oh.
I look like a sock with eyes, you guys.
I look like the fat lady from the circus.
I look like a sock with eyes. It won't let your daughter chat, Becky?
That's rude. Anyway, so Tiffany, would you like to try the mystic box real quick and see who comes through? But you'll have to go in the chat and
Tiff. Stop it.
And tell us of the questions that you'd like to ask. The Supreme Court rules that Joe Biden is commander-in-chief.
Stop.
I didn't do anything. Okay, Tiff, let's go. Let's roll with this. And if y'all want to wait, we can get to everybody as long as y'all want to hang out. We'll hang out with you. Okay. Hang tight.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get us something to eat. Hold on.
You guys, has anybody else been sleeping like rock hard? Like totally rock hard. I was supposed to wake up to go with Kathy to take her granddaughter to school. And I shut my alarm off because when I'm up. I don't go back to bed. So I shut my alarm off at 6:20. No, it was at 7 o'clock because at 6:20 or 7:20 we leave. I fell right back asleep, just like dead into dreams, a whole ball of wax. And I woke up and I realized what time it is. I'm throwing on my jacket and running down there. But I've been sleeping like a dead person. It must be this, what are they calling that we're going through? Purge. Something's going on. I mean, big, major scale. And what do they call it? An Emmy?
Yeah, something like that.
Earth.
Krista.
What is it called?
I don't know, but let me, Tiffany, let me tell you something real quick. not only is your daughter going to get better, but all this stuff, the crap that you've been handed, you've known in your spirit and in your soul that it's all a bunch of BS. She has her, there's a great uncle, and I think there's an Adam somewhere in there. Albert, Adam, Arthur, something like that is watching over her. Not only will she get better, but she'll be better and
For it.
more
Better for it.
more stronger and living a great life. So keep sticking with what's in your soul. Keep sticking within your soul. Okay, hold on. Let's see who's one. Okay, what can I do to help her? Must be nice, Tiff.
Some
Okay.
lessons they have to learn though too on their own. As moms, we tend to always want to get in there and help them no matter how old they are. Sometimes you got to step back and let them learn a really hard lesson.
Tiff, I don't know. Do you want me to like do it? That's Snickers.
Yeah,
A private little chat, or do you mind if I say something in the room concerning your daughter?
we can't just
That's what I'm
leave.
asking her.
All right.
Who did that? Who scratched? You scratched. No, I didn't. It wasn't even near the door.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Anyways. Okay, so Tiffany, does this have something to do with a metabolic imbalance with drugs?
No. Any
Okay.
outside influences in any respect?
What's really important with this is just off the cuff of what I get instantly, but when I meditate, and when Chris and I meditate with intent, and we can get a clearer picture, then that's what we do. But I'm going to try to do, and Chris and I are going to try to do, is to help you with what's going on. I know it. Hold on. Okay, without meditation, is this something to do with bad company? People that
I
okay,
think we should do that in here though.
yeah, well, that's why I asked her. Tiff, I'd really like you to Chris and I really want to help you. So if you have my PM Addie for Facebook or Chris's, text us and let's set up a reading, because this is something that I sense that you're very worried about and you're very upset about. And this is something that on the surface looks really bad for you and it hurts you, but it really isn't as bad as it seems. So we'd like to do a reading on that where we can meditate together and then have the reading. So that's what I would suggest.
That's not cheese that I'm looking for.
That's the sharp cheddar.
This isn't.
Yeah, so try to. I'm still trying to pull up my app. Hold on, y'all. Oh, come on. Where is it? Hold on. Don't think I'm a dork. I have to put up my glasses. Okay. Oh, here it is.
I want you guys to look also, if you're ever on YouTube, there's a really good guy that uses some crystals and he builds these boxes. He calls them, I don't know, some of them. He builds them all himself. He never used to sell them. I think he's now selling them. But it's Huff Paranormal
Steve Huff is his name, and he's been involved in this business
for a long
for over
time.
10 years. Yeah, so he's really good.
Go take a look at him at Huff Paranormal, and just as we were talking earlier about how there's time travelers, and I think it's because we're nearing something really big. Go and listen to like his connections, and he has no psychic abilities whatsoever. It's all through these spirit boxes that he has made, and he uses crystals and what have you. He does have a spirit guide that he works with, but I want you to go and listen because he has connections with Betty White. And if you understand how spirit communication for non-psychic people work through like this box that Kathy has, it's barely a word will come through like an AC or an AM radio, and you'll get a word here or there. His machines put them together as words and sentences,
Oh, Tiff
which
says
is
she's seen him on YouTube.
mathematically improbable. So
It's true.
I'd like you to go there and take a listen and listen to not only the ability to connect with spirit, but how the spirit sounds. Again, they don't only put a word out there, it's words together, and they sometimes create shorter sentence, but the sound of, say, like Betty White, or who else did he do?
Jackie Gleason.
Jackie Gleason, the comedian that just died.
Oh, Bob
Saget.
And another really good one. He did the couple that she went missing, and
Patino or yeah,
oh,
Patino.
Yeah.
Gabby
Petito.
And Brian Laundrie.
It's really cool. So, Tiffany, let me ask you this. Whom would you like to speak to right now that has passed? So I know that I could put in the logistics in my app to make sure that we get the right voice and the right, I don't know, the way that you can recognize this person the most.
What, how she could build on her own skills or what?
Yeah, no. About.
Yes, Becky, he did.
Oh, he did. Wasn't that good,
His
Becky?
voice. You can't mess with the voice. You hear like the first word and you're blown away. This is how non-psychic, non-empath, non-mediumship, you get a better understanding of how it works.
It was unreal. It was unreal, Becky. It was unreal. And I mean, you can't fake that stuff. You can't fake how the tonation in the voice. You can't fake that.
The inflect, everything.
You can't. Okay, Tiff.
Maybe next week we'll do some EVPs. Would you guys like to do some EVPs?
Oh, that'd be fun. Okay, Mac. Your uncle, your grandpa, is it Mac? M-A-C-H? Macker. Ugh. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be funny. I just want to get it right. Okay, hold on. Let's try this. Okay. So this is going to be live. Oh, like Mac. Okay, Grandpa Mac. All right. What would you like to ask him, Tiff? We're going to start it right now. What would you like to ask him?
He just said something about her shoes. I don't know what that means. Again, I'm not going to say that anymore. I'm just going to say it and leave it. He's talking about shoes.
All right, Tiff, give me a question and we'll see if we can reach your Uncle Mac. How is he? Okay. Grandpa Mac, Tiffany wants to know how you are doing. Grandpa Mac, how are you doing? Oh, he's already jolly. He's very jolly. Okay, hold on. Grandpa Mac, do you remember the last time that Tiff was with you? He said, who wouldn't? Okay. Grandpa Mac, are you here with us and you could talk with Tiff?
Yes, he heard you. I physically hear him. Why are you throwing those on the side like that?
No, hold on. Because I next time I'll put this on speaker so y'all could hear. This is just going to get funner and funner. More fun every week. Okay. Let me get this situated a little bit more. Grandpa Mac, Tiff
Uncle.
is here. You want to say anything? Can you say that again? She's here and wanting to talk with you. She thinks about you all the time.
Tiff, is there something with his related to his throat? I don't know, almost like a coughing thing that borders on choking. Is there anything related to his throat? No, it's something a little more than that, unless it was hardcore emphysema. If it was hardcore emphysema, that might be it. But I'm getting a really hard time breathing, more than just the smoker, even a lifetime smoker.
Grandpa Mac, say something that only Tiff would know.
Is it her grandpa?
Can you say that again?
Oh, that's your mom's grandpa. Okay. Because
Tiffany is trying to talk to you. Do you have anything to say?
we got people coming and going over here. I heard him.
Why? I'm here. I don't know why he said Puss in Boots. I'm just getting what's coming through. So, Tiff, is Grandpa Mac who you want to talk to, or is there another grandpa you want to talk to? We're just hanging out, having some fun. Aaron, okay.
There's someone with some bad emphysema.
Is Tiff's grandfather Aaron here?
Tiff, is Aaron the one with the something bigger going on with the throat area, like emphysema that might have brought about his passing?
And not only that, Tiff, oh, she said he died of lung cancer. I see him. He's impressing on me that he was a very impeccable dresser. He was always concerned about the way he looked, how he smelled, how he presented himself to others. Very sharp dude.
Emphysema, lung.
Grandpa Aaron, are you here? Wow. Do you have anything to say to your Tiff? Let me adjust this. Anyone that would like to come through for Tiff, speak up. Oh, wow. Hold on. Anyone here that would like to talk with Tiff?
That was a female.
No, that. Can you say that again? We're getting. No, 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 no. We're getting that you are an impeccable dresser and very nice.
Hi, Patty Cake.
Hi, Patty.
Love your new picture.
That's Patty Baloney Hendricks. I don't know if that's. Okay, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron, Grandpa Aaron, would you like to say anything? He said no, that he's with you all the time. Okay. Tiffy said no, he's with you all the time. What did Tiff just do? What did Tiff just do?
Wow.
There is a lot of stuff coming through for you, Tiff.
He
That
is
we need to do a private reading because there are a lot of people here that are wanting to talk to you. So, wow, that's cool. Tiff just,
you people cracked me up for real.
all right. So, Tiff, we're going to get together and we're going to talk about a private reading because you've got a lot of people here that are wanting to chat. Does anybody else want to chat with someone on the other side? I'll just wait because I'm looking at the live chat stream and sometimes it glitches. Oh, you're welcome, Tiff. Anytime.
Just a little sampler from the sampler platter.
Oh, Colin. Okay, Becky. Hold on. Let me. Was Colin on? Okay, Colin is obviously passed on, correct, Becky?
A contemporary, I believe.
I'm just waiting this damn chat. Okay, yes. How?
I didn't want to get
This he's coming across without, of course, meditation. If we meditated, we would be dead spot on. Anyhow, seems like someone in the younger years rather than the later years. Do you know what I'm saying?
and a contemporary. So he's off to your side. Was this a? Is Colin like a cousin to you? Cousin?
Okay.
I'm feeling he was very reckless. I don't know.
Okay, no, she said no, he's a friend.
Okay. I'm getting a more, I don't want to say it like this, but more than just a friend. Like,
Becky, we're going to do this in a minute with Colin.
was he more than you would say just a friend? You'd be able to call him if something were really wrong and you value his opinion. Probably more than your own family, like me.
We're just waiting. This chat lags so much.
does.
So
It's
not like we're ignoring you or not listening. Okay, she said yes, but just a friend. I'm getting a lot of shock in his passing. A lot of shock. Does that make sense to you? So do you, Patty. I love your picture today, Patty. It looked great. You rock. We're still going to sandwich your husband the next reunion we get to go to. Mm-hmm. Patty, I look like a sock with eyes. Anyways, okay, so there was a lot of shock. I'm picking up from this Colin person, Becky, that this was something that wasn't expected. So I'm thinking, I'm also getting a feeling of being pulled down. So that means depression. Him, she's not at the door, I swear to God. And him acting like everything was okay, but everything wasn't okay. This works. Oh, Becky, do you know that he like kept a look? It almost looks like a journal, but it's not a journal, like a little flip notepad like waitresses use, that he kept notes and he did little drawings and stuff in that he had. Are you aware of that? He was one of these people, Becky, that was always upbeat and I would say life of the party, but he lit up a room when he walked in. He inside was suffering so much. And there was a lot of ill feelings towards himself in a depression sort of way. Hi, Jason. We're just getting really revved up here, so pull up a seat and relax. I'm also sensing music around him, Becky. Are you asking why there was so much pain inside, Becky? For Colin? Okay, yes. I'm seeing, when I'm focusing in on him, I'm seeing musical notes that kind of float above him. But I don't know if I even want to say this, so I hope I don't upset you. There was a lot of hidden sadness with him, and nobody would ever have guessed that. Okay, he kind of had a lot of trouble in his family when he was younger. This is where he built up a lot of animosity and a lot of depression when he was little, and he carried it through his adulthood. But I don't even know if I want to say this. That's the shitty part of being able to see few things. And um did you or anybody know that he did self-harming?
Jesus.
This was something done in silence and away from everybody else. He's telling me the name. I know you're Becky, but he's telling me the name Rebecca. He's also saying he wish he wouldn't have left the way he did. Does that make sense to you? He okay. He was, when I said that he didn't want to leave the way he did, is because he left this realm to go to the next where he's completely happy and restored. He left this realm a shell of himself, and he didn't want to leave that way. He didn't want people to remember him that way. And it kind of upset him at the time while he was half here and half there. But now that he looks back, he says he knows everybody understood. Mm-hmm. And he always thought that he got the diagnosis and he knew he was going to go fast. But he also thought if anybody could beat it, he could. And it did not turn out that way. Um, did somebody write a letter or something and put it in his pocket or in? I'm being shown a note or a letter, a quick thing just jotted down that was put in his I don't know, coat pocket or something. And I am getting from him that he saw everything and that he was there and that he was appreciative of everything that happened. But hold on, let me get better situation. Oh, almost flashed. Yeah, Becky, somebody wrote a little note, and it was a guy. Somebody wrote a little note on a little, hi, baby. My puppy just came in. Hi, sweet, sweet girl. a guy who was a buddy of his that they always joked around, wrote him a little note and asked around for your friends, wrote him a little note. And I don't know why I'm seeing or smelling cigars, something about cigars or whatever, and wrote it down and put it somewhere when no one was looking. And I gave her a piece of cheese. She ate it. You ate it, baby. She loves that cheese. And yeah, the cigars, but I'm also getting the sense that he thought he could be a stand-up comic. He's really funny. He was funny till the end. He even tried to make you guys happy and not sad when he knew what was going on. She loves this cheese. Here. Whoa.
Let's get away from the private readings and kind of.
I don't know. Anyways, Becky, he is such a powerful spirit.
There's 5 people in here now. Now we're cooking with oil.
Okay. He is such a beautiful soul. This man would have given you his jock strap if you were in PE and you didn't have one.
Hi, y'all.
Hi, what? Oh, Chris is back with Snickers.
Well, I had to do some fraternizing. We shouldn't be on too much longer. We're already going on an hour and a half. So people could watch it back later. I'm sorry. If you guys want it later next Friday, I think maybe we want to start talking about stuff like some EVPs we could talk about. So get yourself a little micro cassette recorder, a notepad or whatever, but it's going to go, we flow wherever the motion takes us.
Becky, that's funny. Didn't I tell you? He said he thought he could be a stand-up comic. And
Okay.
it isn't spirit amazing. Isn't this all this stuff that comes through? You can't say Chris and I are great at doing this because we are only the operators. They come through us. We don't know what it means. We tell you like we hear it and like we see it. But the validations must give you guys and your spirits and your hearts such joy.
Okay, so y'all are going to have to, if that's what you want to do. If not, we'll talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. Again, I'd like to keep it away from religion and politics, but if that's where spirit takes us, that's where the spirit will take us. But
Well,
yeah, we started at 8:32. If you want it later, let us know in the comments, maybe later again Friday. We could do that too, or Saturday anytime. We got to work around our bookings, which pretty much the whole day is taken up, but
for readings. And the thing is, what's fun is
later
we never used to charge for
Patty
readings.
later for you too.
Ever. Never, ever had to charge for readings. We never did till recently when we realized that we were, honest to God, I get texts at 2 and 3 in the morning asking me questions about what they need to know from deceased loved ones. 2 and 3 in the morning. And then after midnight, I get all that stuff. And then Chris and I realized we're starting to do 10 to 12 hours at least a day on readings.
Cumulative. Like when we put it together, 15 minutes there, half hour. You can see how 2 hours can get away from you.
So it's not, we hate charging because we swore that we would never do that because it's a gift from God. We swore we'd never do it.
We're what everybody, I don't know if it's by law, but needs to call it that it's for entertainment purposes only. Because, like I said in the beginning, um, there's no way to get certified or a degree or a diploma in this because you can't quantify the quality of the information coming through. You can never say, if you do this, you are a psychic. If you do that, you're a medium. So you have to say that it's for entertainment purposes only. And if at the end you have, in fact, been entertained, that's what this whole thing is about. And if that's the way we have to go to help, people out there, then that's what we have to do.
And yes, Tiff, I have astro traveled many gazillion times. That would be a good topic for next Friday. One of our topics.
Submit topics right here. I always go back to past shows and see what y'all have said. Later times, 8:30. Becky and Patty want it. Later. We could do later, as long as it's not like 10 o'clock, maybe even 10 o'clock. Because I'm up to like 3 every morning. Because I sleep really well, that I don't need as much as I used to anymore. But everything's open on the table and driven by you guys. So let us know what you want.
And so I guess even though I have loved this Friday night session and had so much fun, so much validation, so much of spirit coming through, and spirit is awesome. Even after doing it for over 50 years, I still get a boner when, I'm sorry. I still love and get excited about all this stuff. So it's very fun. So I guess after all that, keep checking your schedules. And if you need to schedule a reading, you can PM me or Chris on Facebook Messenger and we'll work something out. If not, send a PMS with topics or stuff you want to do or talk about, and send us some pictures or whatever you want a little quick reading for.
You can find me on Chris PB, Papa Bravo, Chris PB, all run together on Facebook. We still do our jewelry faithfully under Camping Gypsies.
Oh, that's another thing.
Etsy.
We go ahead, Chris.
campinggypsies.etsy.com. Some beautiful new stuff, people. Beautiful new stuff. We love making rosaries. We give those away free to family members and others that write us that say, they just lost a loved one and they would really like to have a rosary. We're having a sale on those because Easter's coming up. But yeah, take a look. So go take a look and see what we're all about in that aspect too. Yeah.
Oh, Becky says your makeup is on point tonight, ladies. Thanks, Becky.
I look like a sock with eyes.
Anyways, my major announcement tonight is that Chris and I are now selling our jewelry on Amazon. Look for us.
Camping Gypsies.
Support us if you can. Think of topics and pictures if you want readings. Do whatever. PM us. We love you and thank you for coming on tonight to share this Friday night with you. I know you could do anything else in the world on a Friday night, especially if you're working and you had a gazillion choices of taking off your bra and binge watching Servant or whatever. But we're glad you chose to spend it with us.
Like this one, tell your friends, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because with Kathy and I, you never know when we're going to go live. Because if we're both up and it's 3 o'clock in the morning, you never know. Bonus might be on. So, love and light.
Namaste.
It's 10 o'clock. We've been on for an hour and a half. We love you. Thank you for participating with us and sharing with us. Again, share with your family and friends. We're going to try to keep it every Friday night. Any suggestions for topics or start times or days of the week, or it's your birthday and you'd like a special, show just for you, leave everything in the comments and we will take everything that you have to say to heart. So, namaste. Have a good night. Love and light. And we will see you on the next spiritual wave.
Love and light. Love you all. Thank you so much for spending Friday with us.
Bye.